You feel like internet is acting up, stream keeps freezing. Everything's good on my end. I got 0 hiccups that are showing on my end. Four. Five. And 6. If you're on your phone, there's always going to be delay. No, I was talking to Elite Bib. They're just doing maintenance, so they're just maintaining stuff. Is that what they're doing, Zodi? Are you sure? I have all of these bricks pre-made. So I'm sure we're just going to see some deliciousness today. I think we're going to start this week off right with a whole bunch of Zards. There's definitely 9 in this, right? That's right there. All the Zards. All the Zards, everything. Okay. That's good. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, today, what the heck just happened? Yeah, something's up with Twitch because I just had to refresh. Right in the middle of my toast. Today, the true challenge of the Beige Bucks begins. And alongside all that other stuff, we're just going to get some heat today and open more packs. Cheers to every single one of you. You're all beautiful. Let's get this heat. I also didn't open a giveaway yet, so hold the phone. Be careful entering max. Well, I guess people don't care about the long term. It's 100 per entry. I'll turn gambling back on, but just warning you as well, it's going to be pretty rigged. In the sense that, like, you're never really going to win. I'm making this a true competition. Okay, and then I just have to change the Zard Bucks button because it ain't going to be 200,000 anymore. It'll be 1,000. Thank you for those bits. Hannah, that's very, very kind of you. So the gaming channel, you're going to be able to convert your points. I'm going to add that as a command, and I'll have to do that manually. So if Hazard is... I'm going to make all golds and hypers 150. It's pretty bad. I'm going to reset gaming points on tomorrow, on Tuesday. And I am wrapping up the finalized post and, you know, rules of the Beige Bucks competition. $1.5 years. Let's go, dude. Francis, thank you very, very much. You also gain Beige Bucks passively by being in here. If you're subbed, there's a multiplier on it. Let me know when the website is sold out because I'm flying solo today. And I need to know when to add more breaks to the website. And how I is good. Crowbat. Never subbed a day in your life? Where are your Hidden Fates breaks at? Dude, I'm keeping that in private stock. It's not capped. You're going to have to find a healthy balance between joining giveaways and still being in the running for this annual. I think I'm leaving everything up to choice. Choices you make are significant. So I reset Beige Bucks, Francis. Top 3. Moving forward, I think position 2 and 3, so second and third, are going to get a case of whatever is current and out and what I deem the best and available of booster boxes. First is going to get a box of Evo and a box of Burning Shadows, both sealed. All 3 are going to get custom Nostalgic Factory jerseys, which I'm going to change. Every time we do it. And I think I'm going to do a graded card for either all 3 or position 1. This is why I'm spelling this out like by Wednesday. Gambling is still a thing, but I have rigged it to where it is very difficult to win. Yeah, dude, graded packs are the way to go. Also, mods. I'm going to need your shirt size and favorite number, because mods will be getting their own mod jerseys that are going to be different from the prizes that people get. Yeah, if you already sent it to me, then you're good. If you're on Discord, post it to like the Discord mod channel. If not, message me on Twitch. Correct. We going big in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you guys get 2 different ones, because the mod jersey is going to be different from the prize jersey. And honestly, I'm a big fan of making different jerseys, because I'm also going to make myself, you know, a variation of said jerseys. Francis, you were the one that was grading a bunch of packs, right? King Beach jersey. I'm going to let that be a surprise. The jersey was a sneak, you know, a sneak peek. I'll put a couple other things in there, don't you worry. Sword and Shield base, 1 of each pack art. Dude, you're going to thank yourself so much later, and in the current, it's going to look so sick to have every one of those pack arts. I think I have Flash Fire out for grading. Do we get a kazoo? Dude, the kazoos were a one-time deal. You missed the kazoo. I don't even think we have any left. I found mine the other day. I always like keep refinding it randomly, and it makes me laugh every time. One of these days I'm going to post a break, and it's going to be like only people who hold the kazoo are allowed to buy in. The jerseys, okay, so I normally wear 2X or XL. I'm losing weight now, but like 2X was, it felt like good. I'm happy with it. They don't really run small, but like if you are on the border of like being 2X to 3X or being XL to 2X, like get the bigger if you're on the border. Groudon with the Flying Pikachu. That way, whenever you go to, you know, if you're ever going to a Pokemon event or like TwitchCon or something, you could just rock that jersey and people will know, dude. There you go. Start creating booster boxes. Oh, we talked about that last week. There needs to be a service of authenticating because there's like nothing in place right now. Super Hoods. What's up, my guy? Super Hoods do exclamation point points. Yo, that Blastoise though. Monopolize the mod status. What do you mean, dude? Everyone's at the same playing field. So moving forward, you can enter the max amount into the giveaway, but just know that you're not going to have any Beige Bucks, and that's going to severely, you know, impact your running for being in the top 3. Yep, just whisper me on Twitch your info. The final day to get Beige Bucks? Yeah, it's going to be a yearly thing, so it's going to be at the end of the year. I'll do it January, or the first stream in... Well, no, we'll close it the 31st, or whenever the last stream is of the year. I can't really say what day that is because it depends what days it falls on. All right, break 2. Because I've made it like very, very difficult to win on those gambles. Oh yeah. I will join you in Gamblers Anonymous soon. Why you no program? Because now, like, I was focused in figuring out all this stuff for the Beach Bucks competition. I'm hoping it won't intersect at all with the current things I have in place. Let me get your jersey ordered first, okay? Then we'll worry about that. I missed you back, dude. So those who lurk, okay? Just be aware that, like, at a certain point, if you're not active, you probably won't get Beach Bucks. That's just the way it works. Well, the prediction has nothing to do with... Beach coins has nothing to do with... What's it called? Every once in a while, I don't know if there's anything I could do to help that. I'm going to do some homework on that. I've seen people with like the exclamation point lurk commands, but I don't think that really does anything. That's more of just a warning. Like, it's not me like punishing you. Like, that's just the way it is, kind of. There's definitely been instances I recall of people being like, I didn't get that, and I'm like, well, it must have meant that like it didn't acknowledge you in chat as active. I'll get some more spicy. I don't even see what Zodi said, dude. Three AM my time. Hedging your bets. Alright. Like I said, I can't advise you on what's going to happen or like what to do with your Beach Bucks. I'm kind of just letting it fly. I'm leaving decisions up to all of you to make, and those decisions have significance. Your outcome could be that, hey, maybe you get a chance at winning the current giveaway, but that puts you kind of a little bit more out of the running for the long-term prizes. Per Zard, it's 1,000. Per Hyper or Gold, it's 150. Everything's scaled down now. What, you mean like one of these? Oh, I have it turned off. I just baited a bunch of people into joining a giveaway on accident. I'll reactivate it moving forward. But they're going to be very, like, seldom and once in a while. And the gaming channel, you'll have... Woo! That's Skyla. Skyla does warrant beige bucks. I'll give 150 to everybody. Skyla's a very large hit. Congrats, Brian. I didn't put on regular music yet. Hold up. Yes, we're resetting the gaming channel points. Still love seeing that card. If he subbed and he was in here. He joined the stream, but like he wasn't home yet. You're very, very welcome, dude. Sent to Scorch. Maybe that means that his art is coming. Hayomuku. You should be getting the first art of 2022 in the mail tomorrow. Can't wait. There you go, dude. I warned you, Zodi. I don't know. I just set it to low. It really will, because like it might be like your last chance, but like it's not going to dictate who wins and who loses. Correct. Garbodor. Why you gotta bring up Thunder Fury when I had all the materials and never got the one half of it? My next chance at a legendary is going to be Classic Wrath of Lich King. And I probably won't even get it done, but hopefully I will. Six of the Garbine. We didn't have any bindings drop. And our Popcorns was our main tank. He hasn't been in here in a while. I haven't seen him in a little bit. Miss Pop. He waited an entire year for his second binding. A full year of rating MC. I'm doing well. Now you're hungry? I made a bunch of steak. That was my food. And then next I'm probably going to make some salmon. Well, it's not like you're not having like, you know, like expensive steak. It was around the same price as the chicken. You get a little bit more with the chicken now. Listen, moving out here, I was in a slump and I was just ordering food for the most part, not really cooking. And since I got on this diet, like I've saved so much money just from cooking everything and like actually doing it myself. Stupidly overpriced. I know there's like certain like clubs that you could join that like mail you steak, like subscriptions. I'm gonna get a smoker because I'm getting really good at the grill, like more than I was. The smoker I'm gonna get in the spring. I'm gonna get a Traeger. But legit, like since like making my own marinades and stuff, I haven't gone back. Like I'll never have like a steak or a piece of chicken that isn't marinated for like an entire day. It tastes so much better. Dude, I did this one marinade that I found online. I got the juicer going, juiced my own orange juice. It's like orange juice, soy sauce, and a bunch of other spices. It tastes so good. Dark Gyarados. I'm getting fancy with it, dude. The McCormick Grill Mates things aren't bad. What is it? Like a rub? Oh, I know which ones you're talking about. Okay. I've seen them before. Dude, I got something from Costco the other day. It was like all organic. I gotta figure out. I got the bottle right in the thing, but it was like teriyaki, and there was like a couple other sauces, and it wasn't even like bad for you at all. Like, really pretty healthy across the board. I did that with the steak, and it was probably the best steak I ever had. Is that the marinade in a bag? I just use like a piece of, I just use like Tupperware with like the lid on it. As long as it's like sealed, that's like what they want. So if you got like Tupperware that you could like seal on the top or put a lid on, it should be good enough. I'm doing this upside down. Whoops. Ginger garlic sauce. I'll be switching it up. I like doing like different things. I think I have one of those like Instapot cookers that's like 9-in-1, and it does that. The sous vide. Send the Tupperware TSA. Sealed. See, I like trying like the different stuff. It keeps me like going with the diet. Like I'll cut up like a bunch of vegetables in the morning or like early afternoon. Have this steak or chicken just ready in the marinade, and then later I just grill it up or pop it in the oven. Never used it. See, like, you got to be careful with those too, because those are actually like, if you don't like allow it to release pressure, like I know people that have like severe burn injuries from that. It's great, like as simple as that sounds, but like you just got to be careful with it. Your parents got you one for Christmas. Haven't used it yet. I'm excited to like look up some recipes for that. Now, the best way to start using stuff like that is you look up a recipe and just like it'll warm you up to it. I allowed myself like one mini cheat day. It was really weird. So like I didn't stream this weekend because I was busy, and then like Sunday I got the chills, right? And everyone's immediately like COVID, 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 quarantine yourself, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to feel it out. Then I thought to myself, I felt like this before, like before COVID. I googled it. When you extremely restrict yourself calories, you can subject your body to like feeling cold. So like I didn't have COVID. I was just cold because I was severely cutting calories. I just don't like that companies like found a way to like not support people who actually get sick and they can't help it. Am I on keto? No. I'm not on anything specific. I've just severely limited myself, like food and calories and all the bad stuff. See, like certain companies have to like put that in place because people will abuse it, but then it just hurts the people that actually, you know, get sick and aren't abusing it. Yeah, no, I don't like that. That aggravates me. Because it just reminds me of all the people that I used to work for. They just find every little way to, like, just make you have less. Like, I didn't use any of my vacation days one year when I used to work at Allstate as, like, the marketing manager. And it was like my first year of it, so like I just didn't want to take vacation. I just wanted to like, you know, prove myself and just go crazy, just work hard. And I was like, hey, I didn't use any vacation time from last year. It rolls over, right? Or at least a couple of them. And the boss is like, no, sorry. And I'm just like, great. So I don't get rewarded, really, because I'm salaried. Is the website sold out yet? Whoops. A few bricks left. 9 and 10 slow spots. You get up to 100 hours, then I stop accruing paid time off. So if you wanted to do a 3-week cruise, you'd only get paid for 2.5. That's so stupid. But like, then if you get sick during the pandemic, I just don't see how they justify it as using your paid time off. That's like, that's stupid. That, like, in no way is that fair. Because it's like a mandate that you can't work if like you test positive for it. Then, in going to get tested because you know that you're sick, if you do have it, you're gonna end up risk spreading it. Like, that's why the concept of testing like doesn't make sense to me. Like, my dad thought he had it the other day. I'm like, if you think you have it, why would you go anywhere? That's so stupid. 6 days out of the year, yeah. Yeah, we're not even going to start that conversation. It'll go in a direction of inevitably becoming political because that's the way the world works now. Kyogre. Eat your lunch at... That's what, like, I don't get. If anything, like, if you get sick at work, how, like, is it really that far off as getting injured at work? If you really think about it, because you're being affected, you can't work. I just feel like that's like very close, but they're treated extremely different. Like, if you got food poisoning somewhere, if you change like the form of the sickness, if you got food poisoning from eating somewhere, like, it's almost like, I'm pretty sure it's grounds for suing, right? I know that's like a little bit different, but not really. This year, so I don't get fined. Marsha, what'd you think about the game today? Just here so I don't get fined. I've been watching a lot of Pat McAfee lately. That dude is awesome. And everyone on that show is hilarious. I watched like a YouTube clip where they, I guess like ESPN or like the NFL Network is making fun of like a really, really short sportscaster. Like they get them ridiculously like small chairs or like big chairs. Them talking about it is hilarious. 8 inches? It hasn't snowed a little bit for me. I think it like a little bit yesterday. But not really. Okay, pouring. No, it's Siciliano. Because, like, in the video, they're going, we are a pro-Siciliano show. And they kept saying it. But, like, somebody was making, like, Lord of the Rings jokes, saying he was a hobbit, and, like, Pat lost it. Like, he couldn't not laugh. They won't. Yeah, like so many things that are just improperly being handled, and they'll probably never get changed because that's the speed in which things are decided. Your chat literally refuses to work today? I don't know why. Everything's fine on my end. My internet had scheduled maintenance conveniently during my Halo ranked game, so I lost severe amount of points for that. Feels real good. Real good. It feels so good to lose points because of my internet. I'm already having to fight for my life and play my heart out because my teammates are just so bad. And then on top of it, like, my internet's got to shut off. And then they wonder why they don't have employees. You know what I mean? Red and green poster. Oh yeah, dude. That's like the card set when it released. That set is so fun to open. We did it a couple times. I'm thinking about it. So I was thinking about when to do the record pack opening. And I think it would be very poetic if I like, because what, we did 1,500 before. Let's say we do a 2,000 pack break when we're 448,000 packs open. So we're 2,000 exactly away from 500K. 498,000. So the very last pack of that break will be... It's going to be hard to line that up, actually. Now that I think about it. But we'll think about it when we get there. I got some time. Guess you're saving money. I mean, we're like... Oh, I didn't even update packs open since last Friday. But still, like, we're like 30,000 packs away. Hopefully you're here for it. That's the first Zard Bucks being given out. Brandon. This is our number 12 for this year. Instead of Zard, you put Metagross. What is wrong with you? Ooh, trio? Hello, Zodi. Could it be the trio? Maybe. Perhaps. The trio will give 1,000 beach bucks. I'll agree with you on that. Don Fan with Zacian. Don Fan. Pikachu. Here comes Team Rocket. Trainer. Almost trio. Blastoise, please. What, Arceus? It's coming out soon, isn't it? I'll get my Switch all set up for it. Got to get the capture card ready. Breath of the Arceus. Dude, I still remember getting Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue and Yellow as a kid. Just like, man. To go back, dude. To go back and relive those moments. I just remember, like, when Yellow first came out, and, like, Pikachu was following you, and Pikachu was your starter, like, as a kid, everyone was like, oh my god. Like, I was hyped. I remember I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Worst first gym leader experience, though. That's where you go catch a Mankey, dude. Right before Viridian Forest, you go towards the towards the Elite Four in Victory Road. Get a Mankey, level it up, and then it was pretty much like not that good for the rest of the game. Evolve Caterpie. Dude, ain't nobody got time for before Brock. What time do you get Butter, or what level do you get the Butterfree? Isn't it like 32 or something? Brock's Pokemon are like 11. Level 10? Wait, what? Butterfree was only level 10? Why do I not remember it being that way? That seems like way too low. Because you get better Pokemon and never use it? No, I remember using Butterfree as a kid. What game are we talking here? Which game specifically? Dude, I do not remember. I just Googled it and it said it's correct, but that does not, like, that's some, like, Mandela effect stuff right now. It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Evolves at level 10. I think I only used it once. I'll give 150 for it. Does Kakuna evolve at the same level then? That's insane, dude. No, I'm not thinking Venonat. Ooh, that Umbreon. Brian. You know why? Honestly, I think I know why I never knew that it evolved at level 10. I never leveled up a Metapod. I just caught a Butterfree in the wild. Like, I think it was like right by Vermilion. Even as a kid, I was like, wow, Metapod sucks. I'm not going to level this thing up. Does he just forget Harden when he evolves? Or can you use Harden as Butterfree? You can still use Harden? I feel like there's like some busted combination there that no one's thought of yet. Because you can use Defense Curl to double your rollout damage. I wonder if you could use Harden to do that. You're sure there's some strats involving Harden like that? Because what I used to do with Snorlax, I would either go like rest and then sleep talk and then give it Earthquake and like crazy moves, or I would go rest, snore, and he would hold leftovers too. He was just unkillable. That schoolgirl trainer. Young me had no time for anything that did damage. I never used X attack or X defense or like moves that like didn't do damage. Like I would never use Growl or like Tail Whip or anything because I feel like if you're not doing damage in a turn, you're putting yourself like at a disadvantage. But like now I'm kind of looking at it and you can do certain things that make it worth it. I need to update that notification thing because it shows older ones because I have it set to not show them all at once. Leech Seed. See, like, Leech Seed is still doing damage, though. Leech Seed, I can see that because it does damage, but, like, you use something that doesn't do damage, like Defense Hurl, I feel like it's not worth it. That Lapras is very clean, by the way. Also, last break has been posted for tonight. I think we're doing 12. Potentially switching up these breaks for Wednesday, so keep that in mind. Poison first, then Defense Curl. Wait it out. Yeah, but why not? Why not use Poison or Leech Seed and then just keep attacking? You know what I mean? Red, Sword and Shield was an absolute joke to me. And it sucks because I actually liked the story, but when you put that Safari Zone area, or not Safari, like that area where you can leave with max level Pokemon and any Pokemon, and you can just max train them with raids, that ruined the game for me. Celebrations should be around. It might not be in every single break, though, like we have now. They just need to make, like, different difficulty levels. I want to, like, beat Pokemon at the highest, like, difficulty. But, Beej, you could play Nuzlocke, you could do this. Nah, it's not the same. It's not, like, if you're creating the challenge, it's not really, like, the game creating it. Well, like, it could be because I didn't have the game guide and internet wasn't around, but there were parts in, like, the original Gen 1 games, you know, Red, Blue, and Yellow, where I had to, like, put it down and not play it for a while and then go back to it. Because, like, I was just stuck. I couldn't find Surf in the Safari Zone. No one told you to find Surf in the Safari Zone. You also had to find, like, the false teeth. It was, but everything is cranked down severely. No, I'm not rigging it too much because you shouldn't win just by gambling. So the way you make it more difficult is, despite having the information, you just make it challenging. Also, if you aren't following the gaming channel already, that is another opportunity for you to gain Beej Bucks. trainers have different Pokemon all the way through the game, make you think about the roster. Yeah, but so like even if it was semi-easy, which it wasn't in the original 3 games, the Elite Four, if you had done every battle in the game and trained up your party of 6, you were still like, I feel like 8 to 10 levels lower than the Elite Four. And I made my team for the Elite Four, like from the first Pokemon to the last Pokemon in my party. I feel like you don't really need to do that anymore. It's not really hard. Professor's research. So what, after this week, we only have 1 more week left in this month? Right. Well, technically. Monday will still be January. 2 Mondays from now. And Lauren Bay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Well, the mechanics are fine. They just need to crank it up. Let me choose harder difficulties. Every other game has that. Even Halo, like in years ago, you could choose the difficulty to play on. Like, make every gym leader as hard as Roxanne. Or not Roxanne, Whitney and her Miltank. I still remember as a kid, I was like, what am I doing wrong? Because, like, I even, like, over-leveled. Like, I was, like, 5 levels above her Miltank, and I was just getting swept. You just need to, like, status it. Or swap out to another Pokemon. Make it eat like the rollout damage. I think Ghost type does work. That's another way to cheese it. Well, that's the way it should be. Not as easy as your Blastoise one-shotting your Charizard. Well, that's just a type advantage. That's the way Pokemon works. Type advantages are like the core of the game. It's hard to, like, mess with that. I guess it'd be a lot different if Pokemon could only learn, like, specifically their type of move. That might be bad too, but still. Makes every choice significant then. Because, like, your water type can only know water type. It can't learn, like, something in between or, like, something normal. But, like, on the other hand, like, I do like having, like, a Snorlax that knows Thunderbolt. I feel like that's really good to have. How do the group breaks work? So basically, you buy in. If one spot equals one random type. You can buy as many spots as you want. Whatever type I randomize a list of names, list of types. Whatever you end up next to is your type. So if you're Chris, everything fire that's not bulk. So the way we treat bulk is anything that's hollow or reverse hollow is not bulk. Anything beyond it. So you get everything that is not bulk for fire if you're fire type. Bulk is also evenly split between everybody. All spots. So if you have 2 spots, you'll get 2 spots worth of bulk. No, you're good. I like people asking questions because it avoids an email that gets sent to me calling me names and making me feel bad. I'm just kidding. If you got any questions beyond that, let me know. Dude, I've gotten emails saying, "Oh, you only give me one type when it says $13 for 36 packs. Where's my box?" And I'm just like, no, it says everywhere. Pull a Zard to demonstrate? I'll try it. I feel bad if people get discouraged when I know for a fact that, like, it's not about the one bad break or, like, the one break where you don't get crazy amount of stuff. It's you're always breaks have a way of balancing themselves out. For every bad break, there's going to be like 5 good ones. Up to you. We're posted up to break 12 right now, I think. But that's it for the night. But we're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I gotta go work out at 5 in the morning too, again today. Honestly, I really do like it though. Like, working out and getting done, starting at 5 o'clock, you just feel like I don't have to stream till later for like the gaming stream. So I just like meal prep and cook if I have to, if I didn't do the day before. Have my protein and just get some stuff done. I'd go right when I got off a stream, but the gym isn't 24 hours. More dark. Justin Duhan. stop right now. When am I stopping tonight? After break 12. Break 12 is the last break. Everything gets open if it's on the website as long as it says Monday, and the last break is break 12. Normally, I leave it open-ended to, like, you know, I'll keep adding them as long as there's a fill-in. 3 spots for 12. Best of luck and welcome to the family, my friend. Appreciate you. Hopefully I could... Dude, the first timer luck's been impeccable, though. Dan got back-to-back Zards in the first 2 breaks that he was in. Free shipping, yes. Correct. The way shipping works is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday get all shipped together. So we batch our shipping. Appleton. Been awful. Nah, see, okay, so another added bonus, last name on the list after randomizing gets a mystery prize, which is usually like packs or a mini binder with a pack in the back. You also, when you buy into a break, that gives you entries into a weekly booster box giveaway exclusively to those who participate in breaks. No, you don't. That'll just get included in your package. I do that giveaway on Friday after the last break. So if you win that, and you're not here, it'll just, you know, it'll still show up in your package. Did I do it last Friday? I'm pretty sure I did. 2 years, dude. Thank you very, very much for that sub, supporting us for 2 years. 2 years is a long time, dude. Dude, a better way to do it with your bulk, just trade it in with Darium's. He's part of our stream team. Exclamation point bulk. You can trade in bulk that you get from our breaks towards a booster box, including like newer sets that aren't out yet. Why go through the headache? Because like at the end of the day, even if you're getting more selling it yourself, if you're successful in doing so, if you value your time, you're actually not, you know, it's not worth it. No, not if you flat rate. Use a flat rate when you send them. You get charged the same fee, whether or not, no matter what. I mean, I could tell you that, like, probably 99% of the people who buy in do it all the time. 20% of the time, it works every time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you do it where you weigh by 100, you weigh a stack of 100, it's way easier. Weighing it is a very, very, like, faster alternative. Well, they give you instructions if you go to their website. I'm pretty sure. I don't know like the specifics, but once you sort it, like in terms of taking out cards that are worth 50 cents or more, like for your own personal gain, you can go from there. No problem, dude. I appreciate you asking questions because it avoids me getting yelled at later, you know, due to misunderstanding. No more mean emails. I hope. I'll never forget. I forgot the dude's name already. Somebody sent me a very dense, no indentations, no sort of stuff, just a rambling paragraph, okay? Being mad that they got Trainer in a break and they said that it was crap, this is the worst thing ever. And then they watched the break, saw that they got like 10 hits, like full arts, and basically, like one line, it was like, hey, forget about the last email. Darium's. Exclamation point bulk. Stream team. No, it wasn't Jody. No. I'll know the name when I see it. He hasn't been in here for a little bit. He's one of those people that sporadically buys in. It should tell you where, exclamation point bulk, like on his link. You might just be missing it, because I'm sure that's like a pretty, like... Well, yeah, I mean, I just recommend Darium's because it's easy, and, you know, you're supporting someone who actually cares. If you have like a local shop that is giving you better rates, then by all means. Heinous, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate it. Beautiful. Also, Servy, I just set everyone's Beige Bucks to 0 after, like, for the first time in, like, 4 years. There's going to be a weekly competition. That's the loyalty points for being in here. Top 3 on the leaderboard at the end of the year get insane prizes. Like, 2 and 3 get a case each of the most current and what I deem to be the best. I would say so. I would just be skeptical at the same time. Yes, case. No, case. Case, custom Nostalgic Factory jersey that only 3 of you, well, 4, because I'm going to make one for myself too. So 1 of 4 of those. And then number 1 is going to get a sealed box of Evo and a sealed box of Burning Shadows. You just got to be careful, Leap Babe, because there's a lot of scumbags out there that'll reseal boxes. I'll have to check it out then. You posted some magma. If you've seen me wear it, usually I'll wear it on Fridays. It's like an esports jersey, but I'll switch it up. I might do like a hockey jersey one time. And I think all three are getting graded cards too. We're like I'm spelling it out in a post just so it's finalized and I can't change it. You know what I mean? Not that I would anyway. I think no, I'm not gonna forget that. No, I don't ever forget. No, the saying is like one pineapple is worth two pigs in the bush, two pigs in the blanket, something like that. It reminds me of like Dinner for Schmucks, Dinner for Utenschlagen. When he says the sayings, but they're like never complete or right. Just like our forefather Benjamin Franklin, who said, they said to him, "You can't fly a kite using electricity," and he's like, "Yes, I can." You may say I'm a dreamer. I love that movie so much. A beige in the crown is worth two zards in the break. Correct. Alright, break 6. Just grabbing this thing right here. Also, we have mystery bundles posted on eBay for sale. If you buy them, please do leave feedback. Please. And thank you. Yes. Thank you for checking, though, to keep it valid. Also, Servi, if I'm saying your name right, regardless. Fridays, we do a thing called a feast. A feast is like a 400 plus pack break with like 11, 12, 13 different sets. Servi? Okay, beautiful. That means the garbage can's full because that bottle just slid on top of the packs onto the floor. Yeah. I mean, here's the God honest truth. If you buy into a lot of breaks here, you're going to get a lot of bulk over time. Don't let it accumulate. You should probably do it like as you get packages from us because it could turn into really like time consuming process that's always being added to. 4 ETBs? I mean, that's close. Maybe. How many could fit in ETB? 500 exactly? Sam, your cousin, Grizz, I think he had to, like, get a pallet shipped for his, like, 20,000 bulk or whatever he had. just have a podcast going in the background or like something you could listen to, and it's just menial work, but like it needs to be done. I know people said that they do it while watching this, which, hey, that works. So it was probably way more than 20,000 then. It was probably like, I don't even know. Once Grizz gets here, I'll ask him. Well, bulk is not hollows. Hollows is like not considered bulk. I think that you have to sort out the energies, and like if you want to personally take out, the rares, because they're usually worth at least 50 cents. It says it's. Who just said podcast? Hold on. I can listen to your podcast? Dude, low key, I still have to. I gotta listen to a couple people's podcasts. For real though, like I have not been a guest on anybody's podcast yet, and like I low key would just be like so honored because they're just so much fun. You know who I haven't talked to in a while? OG 151. Vinny. He's like, dude, when you flying out to have me to be on my podcast, I'm like, whatever. He's like, he would message me last year specifically, like in the middle of the stream, and he's like, dude, I'm in your garage right now. I'm opening all your packs. I'm like, no, you're not, dude. I have cameras. Self-promoting? No, I'll only go if I'm invited. I wouldn't want to do it for promotion purposes either. I would just do it just to be on it because it's a good time. Trainer. I have to update the PAX Open counter after tonight too, because like legit, I haven't done it. I don't even know how long. That is 150 beige bucks. Gold trainer. Ryan. Your nephew has a podcast, dude? That's awesome. Not doing annual count anymore? For what? No, I am. Well, technically I still have the annual count, but we were so close to 500,000 that I wanted to start counting that way. All good. Darium's, Wiggles, and Game Capital, all part of the stream team, dream team, meme team. Darium's was one of the first people that rated me back when I had 3 viewers in here, and I will always remember that. Really, really good guy. He's been doing what he's doing for like, 20 years? I once had a phone conversation with Darius until like it was legit 8 hours, and we weren't talking about anything business related or anything. We were just, just BSing. Leafeon. And that's the only names that I'll allow to be promoted in here. Just the policy. There's something wrong with that top loader. Get that out of my face. Oh yeah. Amazing people. You can tell who started just doing this in the past year or so. Where he lived. Yep. I don't think he did. I don't think he has a store yet or anymore. Like physical store. He used to though. No, he took a break for a little while. Now he's back. Well, you're a beautiful person, James. How about that? He used to, then sold the physical store. Yeah, I mean, COVID sunk a lot of businesses when lockdowns were at its peak. Like, majority of my family has restaurants, like, that they work in. It's not like, so prestigious. Like, they're in the kitchen just, like, busting their tail. And when restaurants that have a liquor license are not allowed to have anyone in their dining room, like, it made it really, really weird time. Luckily, I don't think anyone, lost their restaurant, but I remember that was a very, like, difficult time for everybody. I thought he announced that, didn't he? Or did he not announce it? I don't know where people stand on that. He's usually live when I'm live, so like I don't really get to hear those things. Governor of your state actually made takeout. Yeah, restaurants straight up couldn't do that. Like my family's restaurant. What's up? Do you open some fusion packs? I open a little bit of everything, my friend. We do breaks though. I remember to adapt, like a lot of my cousins and aunts started doing like frozen pizzas or like made to like cook dinners that people could buy as well as like the takeout. That did well. I took advantage of that. They allowed me to use their dumpster when I had my garage full of empty ETBs and pins. We don't sell codes to the general public. But if that ever changes, I'll let everybody know. They are made to pick up means they have a different meal every week and all prepped. That's smart. I mean, like, you had to adapt because they weren't getting any help. And then they had the weird tent in Illinois. Like, you couldn't sit inside, but, COVID, scientists told us that they were scared of tents specifically, so you couldn't get sick in a tent. And you could sit people in a tent outside rather than the dining room. Brilliant. I remember, like, when it first happened, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then when you think about it for like 5 minutes, you're just like, wait a minute. I'm honestly not entirely sure about that. Also, newcomers, once PSA opens up general submissions, another added bonus of buying in here is if you get a card in a break that you want to send to be graded to PSA, we do that for a fee. We're not doing it at the moment, but once PSA reopens up, which hopefully will be soon. Also, a reminder to everybody, if you're not following the gaming channel, !Gaming, there will be opportunities to not only win gift cards for this channel, on that channel, but also gain Beige Bucks. Why? I don't want the top three to be there because they gambled. Not that they were to begin with, but now this is really assuring it. Alright, I have to randomize the remainder of the bricks. Super Hoods. I don't know if you were here when I announced it, but all mods are getting a unique mod jersey. Nostalgia Factory jersey. So, shirt size and favorite number. 2-digit, please. Or single digit. If you send me like my favorite number is 111,208, I'm not going to put it on a jersey. I'd like to get those and the original top 5 jerseys done, like tomorrow. Mind you, Side of Gray, nobody in the original top 5 got there by gambling. But this just amplifies it that much more. All right, let me see. I just have to update the couple names in 11 and 12. And then I could randomize the rest of the breaks for this evening. And 12. Is this your favorite song, Zodi, or what? I think Wednesday's breaks are posted already, or at least the first couple. So we were sold out like probably at like 8 o'clock, 7:30. All right, lists are good to go. Let's randomize. Super Reds, you gotta message that to me because I'm not gonna remember that. Whoever just followed, may all your dreams come true. All right, we are all randomed for this evening. Good job filling everything, guys. We'll go a little bit harder on Wednesday when I have Nick actually updating lists. I just got to print everything and we're good. I hope there's enough paper in that printer. Not that that would be a big issue because I have a whole ream of paper next to it, but for convenience sake. It's going to be interesting to see the leaderboard of Bucks like after the first month. I think it gives people more of a sense of urgency. Pop Bear, you're welcome. Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday, I'm on the gaming channel. And sometimes on the weekends. Dude, I'm all for it. Actual proof, something. I mean, were you watching? Was that last week? Last week we pulled 3 golds, like on Wednesday. 3 different golds. None of them were Master Shifu. I just need to open some top loaders and we can begin. Would have loved to have Electric then. Well, we got gold Pikachu, we got gold Rayquaza, and then the gold Shadow Rider. The gold Chonkers was very sick, gonna have to admit. The only thing that would make it more sick if you got that graded and you already had a graded Hyper Pikachu. I think I could officially say at this point that the Hyper Mew is like the most rare Hyper I've had. It might be the most rare card. The rarest card out of all the sets we've been opening. Ever. We still only have 3. The gold Hyper Butterfree? No, Hyper Mew. Hyper Butterfree ain't rare at all. Over time, that value is going to skyrocket. Just warning everyone. I've been saying that since it released. Are you talking about the alt Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving? Because I don't think you have open near. I mean, at the same rate, Real Man, on release, I don't think we what, do we see 1 on release? Maybe we didn't even see 1. At the same point when I had pulled 1, I opened more packs of Fusion Strike, and the same amount of packs of Vivid Voltage, I pulled 3 Hyper Pikachus. I would say that I probably opened between 20,000 and 30,000 packs of just Fusion Strike. And we've still only seen 3 Mews. At this point, I think I had seen like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 Hyper Pikachus. So I didn't even pull one on release. I was convinced it wasn't in the set, and people were trolling me. And what's up, Clyde? We got 1 Zard on the counter for tonight. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Indeedy. Psychic. Sets like that in English? I mean, I am talking about English sets. Which sets are you talking about? Like Shiny Star V and Ultra Shiny? VMAX doesn't hold a candle to the last couple holiday sets that came out of Japan. Specifically the holiday sets. VMAX didn't have as much hype. Because when I had Shiny Star V, it didn't matter if people collected Japanese cards or not. They bought in. With VMAX Climax, it was like half of the people that bought in didn't care for it. Because as soon as I removed it from the breaks, more people bought in. Tag Team All-Stars, Ultra Shiny GX, the first shiny Zard, before Hidden Fates. And look at that, all the sets had one that were good, had something in common. They had high rarity Zard. And then this set didn't, and it wasn't as good. Points have reset. I mean, we do get holiday sets. It would be the same, but guess what? Pokemon US thinks it's a good idea to remove cards from the set and use them as promos, which ruins it and makes the sets that much less good. I told people I was resetting it like on Monday when I reset it on Friday. The original 3 evolutions not being in the set and being promoted out is actually like the most like disrespectful thing that Pokemon has done to like the original. And I'm not even gonna begin to talk about the dishonor and injustice that is done to my favorite Pokemon, Raichu. Well, that's what I'm saying. But I bet you, Ding, if it was Shiny Star V, Tag Team All Stars, or Ultra Shiny GX, you probably would have bought in. And that's not me like saying that's a bad thing. You can buy into whatever you want or nothing, whatever. I'm just saying like the psychology of it, and it just solidifies my point that it wasn't that good of a set. It's still good. I still enjoy it, but like it wasn't universally loved as the last previous holiday sets. It aggravates me when they have just like a random Crabominable full art. Like just one rarity. There's no other Crabominable in the set that's like a hit. That aggravates me. If you're gonna put it in the set, let it have at least like 3 or 4 rarities. Don't just have a random Boltund, or not Boltund, but you know what I mean. Don't have a random like V without a full art. Braylon would be an example. Gyarados. I'll see. It's not gone. Like obviously, like it'll be in breaks. It'll be in the feast, but we'll see. At the store. Evolving Skies? Probably not. Hidden Fates is going to be like absurdly higher. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Brian, there you go. Brian, you've been getting that deliciousness. Hidden Fates will always be. I mean, once sets are gone and not like readily available, they go up in value. Just some go up more than others. We can't ignore that happens. Whatever YouTube video that people watch where it's like, okay, let's read the market today. And it's like, of course, the market's going to fluctuate. But long term, it always goes up. Being knowledgeable of a price day to day is useless unless you're acting on it. One in 145. I mean, I've had breaks where we pulled like 2 of them. But it's not easy to pull. I will agree with you. Clef or colorless. Why? It's like, first and foremost, like, money shouldn't be like the number one objective of you getting cards. It should be you enjoy them and you want them because it, collecting is fun. That's why you put the asterisk, because of that. 1 in 145, like, I don't know where people get those numbers from. Like, did they just open? They opened until they got the first one, and those will never be accurate for the simple fact that someone could open 1 pack, someone could open 3 packs and get one, and then it's like, what, 1 in 3? No, I mean, Clyde, by all means, it is fun to, like, look through your collection and, like, see what stuff is worth. But, like, there's a lot of people out there that will look at it every single day. There'll be one sold listing for, like, $1 cheaper, and they're like, the market's crashing. It's like, no, stop. I mean, I don't knock on anybody's thing that makes them happy. You know what I mean? Like, if you like, collecting stamps, whatever. I never understood people that, like, belittle other people's, like, things that make them happy, like collecting and whatnot. But I get it. People have their predispositions. All right, break number 8. I'm like opening casually tonight, but I'm just enjoying it. Like, I know we only have 12 breaks, but it hits different when there are only 36 packs, and I'm just like casually opening, but we're still going pretty quick. By 9 p.m. I mean, they still take time, but I'm doing them quick. I mean, we didn't go too overboard tonight because I was flying solo and Nick is like not available at the moment to like help me out with updating lists and whatnot. So it was deliberate, but it's alright to take an easy day. True. I become your ASMR dude. Yo, we went bowling yesterday. First ball I threw, I hadn't probably bowled for like over a year. First ball I threw was a strike. I was like, I think my highest score was like 150, which is like not great. I wanted to see it like at least 200, but it's hard to do. You bowl every Tuesday for league? I did get a turkey though on the 10th frame, which like honestly feels absolutely incredible. That's one of the best battles ever. Mr. Tetsnick. That's like one of my favorite anime fights. Or beetle with an El Creme. Because how does, like, I know there's a multiplier on the next frame if you get a strike. And, like, a spare, like, it helps by getting a spare every time, too. Like, it compounds. Usually, like, the computer just does it. I don't really, like, ever do it by hand. Spare is 10 plus the next shot. So, you're not getting anything extra. It's just 10. Added to the previous frame? Right, but it's always added to the previous frame. Is it not? It's adding all of the frames together. An extra 10? Why do I feel like that wasn't the case when I was looking at it? Maybe the computer was doing it wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot because we're bowling score. So what does a strike do then? Let's say I bowl a strike and then a spare. How much bonus points am I getting? Dude, I have my own bowling ball. I don't even bowl that often, but like there was a time where like me and Nick went bowling like very frequently. So like I got myself like a nice ball that I still have. Ten frames multiplied by 10 pins equals 100, so 300. I'm saying just if you bowled a strike and a spare all the way, the game, it would be exactly a 200 game. So like strike, spare, strike, spare. So like 5 strikes, 5 spares, alternating. I'm saying what happens, let's say it's the first frame, right? First frame you get a strike, next frame you get a spare. How much extra are you getting? An extra... the logic doesn't like make sense to me, and I'm just not well versed in the bowling scores. Because 2 frames is normally 20 if you just got a spare. Because it's 10 pins, 10 pins. Right, but like points build on themselves isn't a proper explanation, because that is how you get your score, is the points are always building on themselves. You're adding them all together, regardless if you get an 8 or if you get a 10. Strike plus 9 equals 19. So you're not gaining anything. When it's you understand my confusion? Or am I just not seeing it and I'm an absolute idiot? I'm gonna have to like watch a YouTube video explaining this. Just like how I used to learn math back in the day. A custom Pokeball bowling ball though, like would be an 100% impulse buy for me. I do a Master Ball though. I don't know if that's a thing though. Maybe like as like a not like actual bowling ball, like ones that curve and whatnot. Because like that was what got me into bowling and why I got a good ball. As soon as I got a good ball and I could curve it, like crazy curve it, I was like, all right, I like this now. YouTuber millennial. Dude, that's how I learned in college. Teachers, it's just not how I learn. I learn better on my own. If you strike in the first frame and get 9 spare in the second frame, and then open, first frame would be 19, so 10 for the strike and 9 for the next shot. So there's not a multiplier then. You would just still get... it's hurting my brain right now. I need to not be doing math right this second, I guess. I'm so confused too, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe I'm missing when it gets multiplied. In order for there to be a multiplier, maybe you can't ever miss a pin. It would be 30 for the first frame. Zard number 2. Brian. Oh, yeah. If you were present for both, you got 2,000 points just for being here. Just 4. Dude, I'm chasing the calendar right now. 4 Zards away from 17. Yeah, that's the second one. I think that's the mute. Oh, yeah. That is sick for Psychic. Psychic is Aaron. Oh, you're saying his second one. So he's gotten 2 Zards. That's really crazy. So every time I do a $5 gift card on the gaming channel, I'm also going to give away Beige Bucks on top of it. And then there'll be... I have to figure out how I'm going to do the exchange, if it's even possible. I might have to do it manually. There might be an easier way, but I'll double check. And I'll do battle royales for Beige Bucks on the gaming channel with stream avatars. So there's going to be a conversion on the... If I give you Beige Bucks on the gaming stream, I have to add them in here. So I'll have like a log of that, and I'll either do it right away or I'll do it like the next live on here. I'm not playing Fork Knife. Absolutely not. Last pack magic for the trio. I'll play Halo, but like, dude, if they don't update the ranked, like I'm losing patience because like I want to play a game like Halo ranked, and the ranked is just garbage, where it's a vacuum of wins don't really count. It's like 5 wins equates to like 1 loss when I'm positive KD. Well, there you go. Good morning. What I'm doing in WoW is I'm starting to like gold farm in preparation for classic Wrath of Lich King. I might stream that a little bit. And I still have Legion TD. Or I'll do a playthrough of like Bioshock or something. No, they're not easier. Two Zards. And I think Brian might have both of them. Maybe. Also, the act of subbing does give you Beige Bucks, and I think bits do too, but it's like capped. And I'll double check it. You only got one? And who got the first one earlier? Somebody else? No, I mean, I'm just giving you info. I don't expect anybody doing anything beyond being here. If you want to support the channel by subbing and bits, I thank you because I appreciate you. But it's not expected. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Don't feel like I don't care if you're not subbed. It's okay. It's not expected. It's a nice little bonus though if you do have Prime, because then it's free every month. Bihas, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All rise for the Australian national anthem. Played it for you, James Gore. Well, thank you, Gray. I need a water. Hold up. Dude, I might need to erect another grain silo soon. John, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate you. Without the S, Notorious. Wait, what was the question? Who sings this? Exclamation point song works. But yeah, men at work. Break number 9. Phalanx. We're sold out for tonight. We kind of kept it light tonight, but Wednesday will go a little bit harder, and we have Wednesday's break up on the website. We've been being like sold out pretty quick, so if you're looking to get into breaks, I would say buying in advance does help. But yeah, I'm flying solo tonight because Nick is out of town. Unexpected business stuff. Good stuff, obviously, but no problem, dude. Appreciate you. Also, Beige Bucks have reset. Today is the first stream. And Alipe, thank you. It does make me happier knowing that you're here. Everyone missed the Great Purge. I was gonna do it on stream, but then realized there wasn't a command for it, and then I was like scared that I wasn't able to do it. But all I had to do was reset the current scoreboard. The all-time scoreboard stays though. Yeah, right. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'd love to hear it. Do we get Beige Bucks for joining a break? Well, it'd be too difficult for me to automatically do that. I'd have to do them manually. The bonus for getting into breaks is, not only the cards, but you get that weekly booster box giveaway. No, not pay to win. Well, I mean, if you buy into a break, you're technically winning because it's more cost effective than buying packs on your own. And potentially, even better because you could win more giveaways. 10th spot prize, too. Correct. Well, not 10th spot. It's the last name on the list after randomizing. Hyper Trainer. Yep. Because then everyone would just wait until there's only one spot left and then buy in, which would be absolute toxicity. Toxicity. The purge has happened, Mr. Dudley. Welcome. The race to be the top 3 by the end of the year is on. No, whoever finishes in the top 3 gets the prize. Also, first person to chat when I start the live and we're on the countdown screen. Chris was the very first winner of that. 500 Beige Bucks. I might up that to 1,000. Yeah, it's because there will never be a shuckle light option. I'm gonna put an addendum to like when I die, that even after I die, whoever's running the company can't make a shuckle background light. It'll be my last wish in my will. Yo. I'll give Beach Bucks for that. Who's got water? Josh. Very nice. Yep. Where's the Doug Drio color? It's because brown looks bad in the background. You're very, very welcome, sir. Yeah, Mew is sick. Brian. How they're getting the Pikachu. What's up, dude? More for Heather. Professor's research. Do I like jumbo cards? Clyde, are you shooting to be like the one person that I get to like zero out on day one of the Douche Bucks race? Yes, I don't like jumbo cards. Blastoise. Water going off. Who paying you, Clyde? Who paying you? You ever seen Friday Night Lights, dude? Boobie Miles right there. You from Midland. Rips the x-ray off of it. Who paying you? Dude, when we played football in grade school, we watched that movie hundreds of times. You don't remember that scene? When he's at the doctor getting an x-ray? But the doctor's from Midland? I did a lot of damage. You're not wrong, dude. Dude, I didn't turn, like, even at practice, I couldn't turn it off. I was like 1,000 miles an hour at all times. I forgot about that. I don't know if I've ever told that story in this chat. I hit him so hard. I was a rambunctious youngster that loved violence, especially in the football field. I I think it was a kickoff, and the guy was on the return team, and I would like kick it and then break the wedge, like how they make a wall on the kick return. And I went full speed into the kid who was on our team at practice, and I broke his arm. And I remember like his arm was like sticking out. After I hit him, he was just like, "Oh!" It's so bad telling that story, and I'm laughing, but like honestly, like looking back on it, it was pretty funny. The kid had no business on the football field. I mean, he was. No, he didn't die. Mind you, I was like pretty much the same size I am now, like in 8th grade. Maybe like minus a couple inches. I think I was sitting at like 220 in 8th grade. No, you weren't that kid. I know who the kid was. You're from Australia. To me, dude, like, especially in 7th and 8th grade, when like I was getting phone calls from like high school coaches, I there was not there wasn't like a go 50% switch for me. It was 1,000% or not playing. So it honestly doesn't surprise me that I broke that kid's arm. I was a little bit sick in the head. But thank you, Kyle. Kyle was the one who just brought that story up, and he was on the football team at that time. He was there to witness it. Some good times. I think that's when me and Kyle like really became friends. We started talking about video games, and we're like, dude, we both like video games. And it was just, yeah. Then we just hit it off. Because I don't think, maybe we were on the soccer team before that. Maybe. I played soccer until like 6th or 5th grade, and then football and soccer was just impossible. Okay, so we knew each other before then. Pretty much, but like at our school, like I don't think 7th and 8th grade really hung out until they were 7th and 8th grade. You know what I mean? If like you were 1 year apart. Because that's when we got to know each other, like when we were on the same football team and stuff. Me and Kyle used to, like, someone had a Halo party, and me and Kyle would just tear it up. Or Gears of War. The Enter Max and Gambol. It will be a good way. This Beach Bucks competition is the first time I've done it, and I want it to be difficult, and I want it to be cutthroat. That's why I did top 3. And that's why I made the prizes as crazy as I did. Like, make no mistake, this was deliberate. Okay, what's going on with these Shining Fates? Giving me the toughies right now. Seriously. Well, it's meant to reward the top 3 even more. You know what I mean? Cramorant. AJ. Yeah, but the gaming stream is... You don't miss too many of the streams, Chris. You're here a lot of the time. I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, a year is a long amount of time to accumulate points. Add in some killer giveaway. I mean, Booster Box is a pretty good giveaway, dude. But I hear you. I'll switch it up and I'll add some graded cards once we get them in. Because make no mistake, it was hard. It was difficult to be in the top 10, top 100 before I reset it. But, like, now it's going to be that much more difficult. I'm going to make it so you can redeem your Beige Bucks on the gaming stream, the Beige coins. I just have to figure out, like, what I need to do for that. Mind you, it's not going to be the difference between who wins and who loses. Like, but it will help, for sure. It might be the difference if it comes down to the wire, but it's just another way to gain points. You can't win just from watching the gaming stream, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. We're all winners here? No, just the top 3 are winners, Salmon. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You are all beautiful, amazing people, and yes, you're winners. I feel like a winner just being able to open all these packs for all you beautiful people. There you go. What do we got here? Really? Darkest Super Hoods. No hits here. Break ain't over, my friend. There's still packs on the table. Like I said, water did go off here though. That is for sure. Pikachu. Aaron. Look at that, Garchomp. Colorless. Still no hits though. Come on, James. You gotta give love a chance here. You gotta give me time. You know better than that. Come on now. 2 more breaks after this. 11 and 12. Like I said, we went light tonight. We're taking it easy, but Wednesday probably will be a different story. Double electric. It's all good, dude. No need to apologize. Just understand. As long as there's packs on the table, the break ain't over. And if there ever is a rare occasion where there's not at least 5 hits, I always do something to offset that. But it hasn't really happened, if I'm being honest. Schreiner. Ryan. Getting that Rockets ad, man. Solid brick. Oh yeah. And I would say I'm not even opening that fast. I'm just casually opening. Well, yeah, and we didn't do that many of them. Well, I would have did more. 12 is still a good amount, though. I'm happy with it. We deliberately kept them small, like, did not do that many because I knew I was flying solo. What's on the menu tonight? I'll probably just have a smoothie. I had some steak earlier. I cooked a whole bunch of steak on Sunday. I did one with teriyaki marinade that like is like all organic and not that bad for you at all. It tasted amazing. Yup, working out at 5 a.m. Keep the grind going. First couple weeks, already down 20 pounds, so let's make it a clean 40. Last week, I had a really good back workout because I'm still sore. Well, I just don't sleep, Chris. It's easier that way. It's like my schedule anyway. Even though like I get off earlier tonight, it's still hard for me to like. It's wired into me to like not fall asleep. Ideal weight? I mean, between 230 and 240 I'm happy with. Like 235. I feel like anything less, like, I just, like, become sickly. Which I'm already in the 240s, so, like, I'm already there. Halfway. It's hard for me to see it, but I could feel it. I'm sure people who haven't seen me for like maybe like a month or so, they would really tell the difference. I guess I can see it. But, like, it's not, like, drastic because I'm seeing it gradually happen, you know what I mean? More of a just not seeing the drastic change because it's gradually happening. Thanks, dude. I mean, like, I've already done it way more, like, when I initially did it, I started at, like, 285 probably, and I got down to 230. So, like, this is, like, kind of a cakewalk. Once you find the thing that works and that, like, you'll actually stick to, it's so easy. Jet, thank you. Lapras first hit, water, Melkor. Thank you for gifting that sub, dude. Appreciate you. Pierce, Trent. Charles. Shinx. Decidua. Grass. Jeez, double Lapras. That's actually insane. Out of 9 packs. Melkor. Gotta love those holiday sets, man, because you never know what's going to come out of 9 packs. It could be like a little bit quieter, like last break, or it could be, 6 out of the 9 packs had hits. One more break after this. Still got 2 Zards on the counter for tonight. Maybe we'll see a couple more before the night is over. Got a couple alternates too. Wobbuffet, or Woobat. Subconsciously, I just saw purple on a W, and I just thought Wobbuffet. Trainer Spirit Mask. $2.90. So in order to score a 200, you need to not miss any pins, technically. Now we're back to the bowling subject. Glacia. Gorgeous full art. Water popped off. Dude, the best thing on Wii Bowling is the 100 pins instead of 10. Eight spares, then 11 strikes in a row. Jeez. My first game usually, or the second one, is my best, and then my forearm just gets like dead because of the way I throw it. Duck pin bowling. That's Xerneas for Fairy. It's been a minute since we've seen that. Brian? No. Curve it. I got like a nicer bowling ball too, specifically for it. I know there's other ones that have more curve though, and I kind of want to buy one. Like if I ever do buy another bowling ball, like a custom one, I want one that has like ridiculous curve. I mean, bowling's more fun, dude. When you can curve it, it just feels amazing. When I first learned how to curve in bowling, like I didn't even care if I guttered it. If it looked cool, like I was happy. I think it's easier to strike when you curve it too. You can hit the pocket. Rockets admin with a flying Pikachu. Yeah, I don't use the thumb either. I know that's like the proper way. Like you're like kind of like. I've seen people like practice like spiraling like a can kind of to like get your form down. I don't do that. I just put like two fingertips on like the two smaller holes and then kind of cradle it. I got a red ball. It says rain on it and it smells like cinnamon. You have to plug. Really? Why is that? I've done that before too. Alright, last break. Something about it, an extra weight. Interesting. Yeah, I don't play in any league, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not nearly good enough for that. And I have my own bowling shoes. Honestly, dude, like if you do go bowling, even just semi-frequently, it saves a lot of money. You don't have to rent the shoes every time. Use the... I know exactly what you're talking about. It is funny when people start getting like all like it's golf almost with the etiquette. Like I'm not gonna like go or when someone else is going, but like there's some people, dude, that get like so serious about it. Not sure. Well, yeah, it comes down to consistency. Had someone screw up a game? Oh, of course, that's gonna bother. Yeah, that would bother anybody. I would say that's like justifiably getting upset. Dude, I'll tell you though, like my first game, the first ball I threw in like probably over a year was a strike, and then hitting the turkey on the 10th frame was the best feeling in the world.
Stop blocking that door.
Which door?
This one right here.
Oh.
You keep blocking me out.
You got the code though.
So what? There's no reason to lock it.
Hey. Don't yell.
Not yelling.
Welcome home. You're right on time. This is the last break. Did the list change? Yes. Beige Bowls with Reverend, Lovejoy, and the Holy Rollers. No, dude, I bowl with the guy from Big Lebowski. Jesus. Hello. What happened to the diet?
One bowl of pasta with cheese on it.
Our cheat day was Saturday.
I wanted
This one had a bowl of pasta. Beige bucks have been reset. Just so you're made aware.
Cool.
And it's already cutthroat. You don't care?
Not really. You got rid of all of my half a dozen beach bucks.
Yeah, everyone got rid of them. Everyone starts with a clean slate. Are you getting up at 5 a.m. with me or no?
Nope, I got a job interview tomorrow. I need my sleep.
Oh! Someone said as punishment for eating pasta, you gotta come work out with me. But you got a job interview.
Yes, I need my sleep.
Working out alone.
I'll go with you in the afternoon if you want like 10.
Hey, what?
If you want like 10 or 11, I'll go with you.
Did lights just flicker, or did I like reflect that off the pack?
You reflected it.
Okay. They said good luck. She doesn't get her choice. Just grab a little snow from outside and wake her up. Oh, God.
He does that. There will be no more lives.
Would you prefer an air horn?
You do that, there will for sure be no more lives.
It's motivation.
You're playing with fire.
Fire good. Fire warm.
Not when it burns you.
Fire no burn. Fire keep me warm.
It won't burn if you mess with it.
Like caveman. Everything online is rigged. Incorrect, dude. Nothing here is rigged. The only thing that's rigged here is that you get cards when you buy into a break. To grab the puppers and have the puppers lick her awake. You would probably be. You couldn't get mad at G, so. At least the beige is genuine. Thank you.
Leave my puppers out of this.
Double dittos. What? Was he feeling better today?
I don't know if he ate. He
Uh-oh.
didn't get sick anymore.
What'd you give him?
I didn't give him anything. I got to the house and there was vomit. I didn't give him anything.
Don't say that. Nobody wants to hear that. I know you weren't. I would put peanut butter on her face. That would be. It's good for exfoliating. You ever done that before?
You are really playing with fire tonight. I would stop.
I play with fireworks. Fireworks are fun. You ever tape the end of a PVC pipe and you shoot a bottle rocket out like a bazooka? I've done that. It's fun. Fun. You just shoot it off. You ever done that? No. Should try it. It's fun. Don't throw that. That would make a big mess. Knock some stuff over. One time I threw a top loader like a ninja star and caught Nick in the neck, and he got so upset. I could have killed him, honestly. It was that like violent of a throw, and I didn't mean to throw it that hard. It just had the perfect rotation, and it connected right with his neck. I forgot what he threw back at me, but I think I have it on stream. It was pretty funny. No, he didn't bleed, but like if it like was sharp, it probably would have did some damage. I think it was he was more upset because it took him off guard. One time he got really upset was we went fishing and they were using stupid large baits for muskie that were like legit. It was like 5 pound lure and it was huge, and whose ever rod I was using that day, first cast it bird nested, so this 5 pound lure swings back and hits Nick right in the hand, and he yelled so loud. He didn't get hooked though. Nick's like, you're not allowed to use those anymore. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry that the last person didn't properly reel it in. I distinctly remember the sound, dude. The reel was so loud because it's a heavy lure that you're throwing, and then it just went click, and then it swung back. I was like, oh god. Almost cut your thumb off? How? Did you put your, ooh, Hyper Umbreon. Did you put your thumb in between the reel and the line? Oh, never mind. Where's Rab? He moved. Bait was still frozen, was younger. I don't get using a lure that's like that large because it's dumb. Like, I guess you could hit the fish on the head and it would like float to the surface, but I haven't seen anyone successfully catch a fish. I just perfectly split that pack where now it's going to be a pain to open it. We're good. Went down to the bone? Oh. I had to get stitches on my eyelash, or not my eyelash, my eyebrow, because when I was a kid I got way too excited, and my dad had the restaurant at the time, and my cousins came, and I just took off running and banged my head right on like a metal counter. Isn't that stuff for like deep sea? Dude, I'm not like, my proficiency is definitely not musky fishing, but they were convinced that like using bigger lures, you catched it. You definitely catch more. I'm like, we don't catch anything on musky trips because it sucks. It's not fun. If we're going fishing, I want to like actually catch stuff. So like I would prefer going for like bass and whatnot. Are you just looking at me? What did I do now? I'm sorry I locked the garage. I didn't want to get home invaded.
You have an alarm system.
I'm scared.
You have an alarm system.
Oh, God help the person that comes into this house. Uninvited. Yep. But like, the people I fished with got obsessed with it, and that's all they wanted to do, and it was so freaking boring every time. Bigger lure, bigger fish. This is fresh water we're talking about. We're not like fishing for the Loch Ness monster. Like I'm telling you, like the bait was 5 pounds. It probably scared away any other fish. Probably scared away the fish they were trying to catch. Yeah, once you catch it, but like, I don't care about catching that. Like, if we're gonna go fishing and I'm going fishing like maybe a couple times out of the year, I want to actually catch something. And they're like trolling, so you can't throw like just bass baits. It's like the rainbow mew. Yeah, but if you're opening a pack once or twice out of the year, like to go for the rainbow mew would be dumb. I'm leaving the giveaway entries open-ended. If people choose to enter giveaways, over time, they're probably going to be out of the running for being in the top 3. This is a nice little social experiment we're doing. This is some messed up stuff. I'm leaving all the options up to up to you guys. I'm not limiting you. I'm just making you choose. No, there is a giveaway. Giveaways will regularly happen. That's Zekrom, too. Your own Squid Game's kind of sick. Sick in a bad way, though. Like demented sick. Or like sick, bro. Like cool. Zumazant. You don't say sick, bro. Two Zards tonight, correct. So 2,000 beach bucks. Zards only give 1,000 now, and full arts, hypers, golds, or not full arts, hypers and golds give 150. And there's not. Where? Electric? You got electric, steel, and fire. I mean, 3 of your 4 hits were full arts, and these 2 are not easy to get. I'd say you did pretty good. And you get all the hollows, reverse hollows, 3 spots of bulk. I forgot dragon. Was there a dragon hit too? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good. If you need me to say, like, if you're, like, new and you need me to, like, say when certain types get a hit for whatever type that you have, I can do that. 5 or 6 hits, you're about to get, like, a lot of hollows, reverse hollows, and then your share of the bulk, too. Yeah, you're good, dude. Yeah, dude, no need to apologize. If you got questions, feel free to ask. Like, I want you to be fully aware of, like, what's going on. All right, let me find someone to raid, because I want to pay that love forward whenever we get raided. Who we got? I got someone we get raid. Oh yeah, don't sleep on the mystery prizes. Right before I raid, I will close the current giveaway. Actually, hold on. Let me see if there's someone else. I'll just raid this person. All right, right before I end this raid, current giveaway winner is Hey Nas. Congrats, dude. Appreciate you. See you guys tomorrow on the gaming channel. If not, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Spots are available on the website.